President Weah is the most corrupt president in our history. President Weah left Liberia for 45 days, $2,000 a day times 45, while our people are suffering. He and his ministers went to Qatar to watch the World Cup game while our people were suffering. Came to America, the only accomplishment was to take pictures with President Biden. He failed the malaria challenge. Now he's going home with $0, while Sierra Leone, Togo, Ivory Coast, Mauritania, and other countries got over $200 million. Our people are suffering. We must vote President Weah out to come 2023 to save Liberia, to save our children's future. President Weah must go. Must go. We must vote him out. We cannot live like slaves in our country. We are all Liberians, and we must stand up to save our country. It's up to you. Stand up and save your country. Thank you very much. I love you. You are a patriot. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Munel Kishen, aka The General. And this is part 2 of another day. Who is Stanton Witherspoon? For those of you who just tuning in, I started a podcast this morning, and this is the part 2. For those of you who watching me, I want to say this. It's nothing personal, but when you go into what I do, that is personal. So Stanton have crossed the line with me. He had crossed the line in a way that I would not sit back and allow it to just go easily. It was some part of last month. Stanton went on his show and told the world that I stole coffee. I stole coffee from Wawa. And when people were talking about it, he called me to apologize and say, "Oh man, you know, it's just a joke and whatsoever." And I got mad. I said, "Stop it. You don't joke that way." Yesterday, while he was on his show, insulting, denigrating, accusing people of stealing, I made a comment. I said, Louis Brown will take spoon to court for defamation of character. When I look, Stanton got there. Look at Mr. Kishen. Anyway, you work for Comcast, just come and fix my cable. Maybe it sounds funny. It might sound funny to you. But it's like he been sarcastic. Oh yes, I'm a technician. I am. Proud one too. A good one too. So I reply, I say, okay, no problem. I say, thank you. You do not go after another man's profession. I am a technician, a cable technician, a fiber optic technician, a home security technician, a home networking technician. And also, I do other stuff. I do construction. I do a lot of things. That is my business. It is my prerogative. That is what paying my children's school fees. And that is what taking care of my family. So I am a proud guy. What I know, he don't know it. He said he's a nurse. He said he's a LPM. My wife, she got her degree in cost accountant. He got his money. It's up to him. I don't care how he got it. Some people get rich because their mom or pa die. Some people get rich because maybe they win lottery. If God bless you, you got some insurance money, thank God for you. But if you think you will use social media to go after people, because just recently your mouth could not open, share this video, share it to the spoon, share it to Stanton, or share it to whosoever I'm saying I'm going to share it to. So you do not sit on your show to disrespect people. They say when you haul rope, rope will haul bush. When you go in the bush to pick up your medicine, the bush that behind you, that somebody on the medicine, you do not go personal. And what I'm doing is not personal. It's just to give him, showing some tough love. Just to show him. Since I made this video, Stanton, if you're listening to me, this video I have received over calls from students of the nursing school. I've been, it's none of my business. Then I asked myself, but then why this boy doing such a thing? Why are you doing this? When you get a lot of baggage, you get a lot of dirt on you going after other people. You know that song the Freetown men usually sing, Dami yonde, Dami yondensi, Dami yondensi, Dami yondensi. They take their yun, they shop and they ask, Dami yonde. You know me? You got coal in your eye. Stepping in first before you talk to the next man. You all over here insulting people. This man went on and said, I stole coffee from Wawa. Everybody started to talk to him. I held back. I only texted him. Then you won't tell about, oh, you just a cable guy. Yes, I am. I don't work for Comcast again. But he was the same one who called me that his internet in his house dropping off and whatsoever, and I tell him what to do. But I just want to know this. I'm a cable guy, but not a corrupt cable guy. Ask yourself this. Stanton got a big network. You ever heard Stanton one day advertise his nursing school onto Spoon, the biggest network? Of the nursing school that Stanton operating on. There's a lady, Miss Unique, has her banger on her foot, who used to fix all the fake paper. Then you won't talk about my profession, won't talk about me, Stanton. You think you will go on your show on social media, attack me, but you got nothing on me. You can get the money, you can get whatsoever that's yours. It will not, it don't fold my eyes. Don't fold my eyes. But I want to tell you, you need to respect people. That show that you operate running today, if Ben Senvi, Peabody, Timberlane, other people leave, it done. Because they are the only people who objective. And I don't know what they're even doing there. Like Ben Senvi. I respect Ben, and I bet you if I check, Ben don't go on that show sometimes because he pissed off. They spoil the name. When you and Kev sit on your show and disrespect other Liberians, it's not politics. You think Billy is your friend? When people give you number to call them, then you say that's your friend. You think George Weah want to see you? Don't even know George Weah. Not because Kev Lockett to take picture with George Weah. You don't even know George Weah, like some of us. And let me say this. CDC got nothing to do with the station, real truth. But CDC will destroy you. Summit 12 will destroy you. The opposition will not talk for you. You call yourself businessman. A businessman is always neutral. A businessman work with everybody. A businessman don't run his mouth like a chicken butt. Oh yeah, share the video. Children calling me, Since I did the 27 minutes video, I challenge him today. Let him bring his checkbook. He's paying people now 16,000, 21,000 because they are not accredited. They cannot even get a certificate. They're getting fake document. He's facing fake document for people to go to school and doing all kinds of things. What happened in Delaware? You gossip. You talk about every little being that come your way. That's the problem. When we the poor people, when God gave us something, we misuse it. Do you know what? Sometimes when I see to Wawa, I've seen to Wawa so many times. I try to just not to be bad. When I see you, I say hello. Not to even stick, and not to even because you explain about everybody. You talk about everybody. You talk about everybody from your show, everybody on the show, including other people, including women that you slept with. People call me. They call me. I say, wow, I don't know. You got a woman in Delaware, you got this place, and you discuss about them. Then you won't tell me, yes, I'm a cable technician. I'm not a criminal. And what I know you don't know is, Stanton, what I can do, you won't be able to do it. You got your money. That's your money. Other people work hard to get rich. Y'all came the easy way. Thank God. That's your money. But don't disrespect people. Don't disrespect people because they make comments. Oh, look at Mr. Kishen. Just come and face my cable. I ever went to your house before to face cable? Eh? If you can't stand the heat, my brother, leave the kitchen. Joshua, I don't like you. And you not shit on the road are going other places. Yeah. You can't go on your show and belittle people. You can't. You can't. You did it first. You said I stole coffee. People talk to me. I said, okay, let me just play low on it. When I inbox you, you text me, oh, yeah, we can't. I said, nope. I said, be careful of me. I'm not running for office. You're not running for office. You want to promote whoever you want. It's up to you. Yesterday, you try to be sarcastic because I told you that and Louis Brown will sue your network. And I wish Louis Brown can sue you for defamation of character. You are very, very rude. You did it to Charles Martin, Reverend Martin. You did it to almost everybody that appear on your show because of lousy money. Then you try now to compare yourself with other people. You can Google Mr. Cummings now. They will tell you where Cummings work to get rich. They can Google you. You whitewash your entire page. Why? Why you whitewash your entire page? But Stanton, we own it. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Iceberg. This is not, it's not too hard yet for you. Don't worry. Right now, they say when you take your time to kill ants, you will understand. You will see what's in the stomach. Me, I'm a little male. I don't have nothing. I only got this face. Facebook made me popular. I don't have rich friends. All my friends that they tell you, they say money, they man, he took that kind of way. I don't have rich friends, but I mingle with good friends. I don't follow people because of what they have, but for who they are. You pay for friendship. I don't pay for friendship. You pay for friendship. You pay for friendship. You got 3 radio stations in Liberia. You call yourself a businessman. You call yourself a manager. Why are you paying people money back? That means you in a or bogus deal. Why you not advertising your school on your network? Because I cannot get a big platform and I don't advertise what I'm doing. And if you want to know what I do, Stanton, apart from what I work, I don't work for Comcast anymore. One job I had, I never jumped from. Don't let me go there. I beg you, my brother, please. And I will watch you every day, and I will go after you every day. We live in the same area. You got a big house. Me, I got small. I got a small little place to live. I ain't got the money you get, but don't let me go after you, my brother. Don't let me go after you before the people know how you got the money. Don't do it. Disrespecting people every day. Everybody who ever worked for you, they say nothing good about you. Nothing good. People who work with you from your past job and whatsoever, all the little thing. Don't let me release it. You paying money back, a lie, because of all the corrupt things that you're doing. But you want to go after other people or genuine people because of your selfishness, because you want some relevance in Liberian politics. So you go after other people to bring them down. My advice, Peabody, you need to be on that show. Ben Savvy, you need to be on that show. Timothy, Dr. Francis, no. Because they will put every one of you in a pot. That you're the one holding that spoon show. Because when he and Kev start to do the nonsense, that you're the one who can put lay sense and analyze things the right way. You want to compare yourself with Alex Cummings? You want to compare yourself with Joseph Boakai? You want to compare yourself with other opposition leaders? Who are you? God bless you. Be happy. Don't even show off. You the one looking for friendship. You the one brag about every damn thing. You the one. That's the problem with us. When God bless us, we look down upon other people. So what my Comcast job or cable technician had to do with your show? Oh my man, your Comcast man, come and fix my cable. What it has to do with your show? Stanton Witherspoon, the fake spoon CEO, the man who pushed to call himself CEO. Oh yeah, use the chief financial officer or I'm sorry, chief executive officer. You the chief executive officer for Spoon Network is owned by you. Fake corporation. You got a damn corporation that don't even carry a board. And you got money. Your money for yourself. You can't buy me. You can't buy nobody. You can buy some stupid people, but not me. I will tell you how I feel. Because you're a liar. You're a gossiper. You do things to your friends and you think they are stupid because they can't answer you. But at the last one, you know what I did to you, Charles Martin, to Reverend Martin House. I'm not a stranger. I'm not afraid of nobody. My proud is my proud. My name is my name. You stand on your show. You a Comcast guy. Come and face my cable. You call me to get an advice. Oh, Munel, I got 3 modems in my house. The internet not working. And come this, the internet ain't working. What I told you. The ideas I gave you to go to somebody, you pay plenty money. I say, okay, get X, Y, Z. Do you think I really want to work for you, Stanton? Eh? That's why the other kids left your station, because you don't pay them. You beg for friendship. All the people then that they gave you the numbers, you call them as if they are your friends. Edwin Snow are your friend. Louis Brown are your friend. Call Manito Louis Brown. Louis Brown know you. Yeket know you. That because of money. All the people there. Sametwe know you. No. Zoga know you. No. You pay people to come on. And then the same one will mess with you. Joshua, I don't know you. I challenge you. I challenge you any day, and I would never come on Facebook. Show me one text between you and President Weah to say good morning, Stanton, or good afternoon. I would never come on Facebook since you left from Liberia. Since you left from Liberia, who made Joshua to go in there? Joshua went there to eat. He never went to look for you. Magay was the one who told them that, listen, let's just go and see them. You know George Weah? Kev Hassan know George Weah? Because George Weah take picture with him? Because he take picture with him? When Kev Hassan go, he gossip whole day. You think he talk for you? You think he care about you? No. Instead of you doing your show, you won't go after people personally. I will go to Liberia. I will do this. You went to Liberia with $200,000 in your pocket. You took it through the bank for you to call Mr. Cummings on money laundering on your show. If you can't go as vice president, get out of the race. You see, they say when Barlow beer, you rat it better than all can break your teeth. Mampo, you tell me who knows Stanton? You tell me. Some of us that don't even have the money, people know us. People know us. Yeah. I stay skeptical. I'm still thinking if I should release my chemical weapon on you. I'm still thinking. I've long been hearing all the news about you, and I've been telling people you're leaving. I go into place and you forget it. In fact, I was surprised. They say my friend called my name yesterday and said I told him to leave Stanton. I'm still thinking if I should release my chemical weapon on you. It will happen. Before the weekend, it will happen. Before the weekend, it will happen. If I don't hear you apologizing on your show, you say I stole coffee. I played low on it. Then you say, oh, you're just a cable guy. And I'm supposed to talk about it because I'm a cable guy. I'm not supposed to say anything because I'm a cable guy. I'm not supposed to look at anybody because I'm a cable guy. I'm not supposed to eat because I'm a cable guy. I'm not supposed to drive a good car because I'm a cable guy. Very, very disrespectful. You are very disrespectful, my brother. You disrespect everybody. I just started for poor Ben. I respect Ben too much. A young man. I respect Peabody, Dr. Peabody, who doing his philanthropic work, humanitarian work, and sitting on the show. People will look at them different. Ben and Timberland, there, people will look at them different. You embarrassing your entire panelists. You embarrassing them. You sit on your platform and your mouth runs out of damn chicken butt. You embarrass your entire platform. The only jokers on the platform is you and Kev Hassan. They are the only comedian. The two jokers. That the little money you get 10 your eye. You know you on an investigation. You a junkie yourself. You know you on an investigation. And you know about Miss Unique. Miss Unique. And you know what happened? What happened to her? She was away at school. Okay, continue. Continue insulting people on Facebook, on social media, and act like you the biggest dick on social media. Continue. You will get it very soon. Very, very soon. You cannot go on TV and start insulting people. CDC don't like you, then opposition like you. Your show is not one of the show they call Oprah show or Ellen DeGeneres. You don't know how to play politics. I told you before. I have advised you. I advised you so many times. We meet to the Wawa. One of the advice between myself, we sat in your car, and I gave you my honest advice about you. Be a businessman. Be a businessman. A businessman can deal with anybody. I said, for me, I talk sir already. I'm not running a network. I talk sir. My eating penna in your mouth, in your house, you know that one. I talk sir already. I'm not running a show. I'm not running a network here that I must stay and be wasting my time to tell you about how much bag of rest costs. I'm not here for that. I'm here to sell a candidate. Why you make yourself? Why you take it? You think that how car salmon they look like? You think I want to make them popular? Eh? In politics, nothing is static. Nothing. Politics is not religion. You want businessmen. Businessmen play to every group. And guess what? Every party respect a businessman. Oh, you don't know. You're supposed to think about it first. You can hold CDC, you can hold CPP, you can hold UPP, you can hold LPP. You play your low. The people that who want to tolerate and talk, but you won't sit there insult people. Wait, man, you cable man. Are you feeding me? Eh? I'm a cable man. I'm not corrupt. I don't give people fake transcript. I'm not running a school. I'm not the one who in Delaware they almost what they did there. Your school is not accredited. You don't have no accreditation. No accreditation. You know that. You pay. I challenge you. Prove me wrong. You paying people 16,000, 21,000. You paying people money but because they threaten to carry you to court. I just giving you the surface. Just for 27 minutes, people calling me. That's hard. I said, but the boy hired a lot of people too. Oh. Some of the time I will not, my people are big, some of the time I will not say it. Some of the time I will not say it. Some of them too personal. Some of the things I will not say it. I will take his house out. His house, his family, I will take it out. All the other things are public. Tell us how you got your money. Tell us what the name of your business. I challenge you. Advertise your business. Advertise your nursing school. I respect you. You're a young man. Tell the boy you getting your money. Because you're telling them how Mr. Cummings or money laundering, how Mr. Cummings is nothing, how the other person this. So tell the people how you get the money. Eh? You got 3 radio stations in Liberia. Are they making money? No. What you got it for? To make yourself while you Elon Musk, you Elon Musk to get your own radio station to just insult people. You think that's what they say when somebody rich, they should disrespect other people? No, no. But you are so damn disrespectful.
to women, you discuss women. Every woman that you pass by, that you ever look at, you discuss them. You discuss them. Every woman you slept with, you discuss them. Then what kind of human being you are? If you know, and maybe they will know now. You discuss about every one of them on your show. Oh, they're working for you. They are your employees. If they don't come there, they know they will not lose the money. They want the money. Until I even told you one time, I said, stop disrespecting your friends. They are the one who make that show. They make the show. You might be the CEO, but they are the face of the show. When you remove Charles, when Charles Martin left, Reverend Martin, I told you. So I'm not a stranger to you. You myself, I've given, I got text here. Show some text to the people, advising you how a young man should behave. I told you before, I said, my man, but what you're doing the wrong way. Spending money so going. I even sat with you and said why you gave CO $6,850. Give me the reason. Oh, I don't know. I said I did register in Liberia. Yeah, I never thought about it. That's why I don't really, because when something get over you, you went on your show. Man, people who listening to me, Stanton went on his show the other day. He met me to Wawa, this wonderful Wawa we meet all the time, and came on his show and said that, oh, the ANC general stole 2 cups of coffee. My people, man, for God's sake, is that a joke? Is that a joke? I could be arrested. It happens so many times. Celebrities, although I'm not a celebrity, went on social media to smoke weed and they arrested them. I was so furious, pissed off. People say, oh, Money, don't say nothing. I only text him. The next day he calls. I refuse to talk to him. I pick up the phone. Oh, my man, we can't talk on the phone. Let me meet one. You know, he's my brother and this and that. He said again on his show, oh, I made some kind of comment. And I make something. I say, "Why you trying to go hard on the lady? Oh, look at Munele. He won't open him up to say everybody know about Stanton. I am upset. Then yesterday now, he insulting. Louis Brown was so spoon for defamation of character. So Comcast, go come do my cable. How is sound in your ear? Yeah. And I will tell Billete need to reconsider. You cannot partnership with them. The business is fake. Now let's go to politics. You heard they said he was on the show. They said, "Oh, Mr. Cummings, a bodyguard got gun. The man been carrying gun. The man do know. Mr. Cummings ought to know better. Mr. Cummings, blah 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 blah." Justin is a former Marine. Justin been carrying gun. Okay, you say he's not registered. Do you know? No. And to show Eugene Fagon don't even know about security, exposed the gun first is with NSA. Do you know how many NSA operatives are there that people don't know about? No, they don't know. The man who took the gun, he had a gun in his hand like this. Oh, this is the gun print all over the gun. Oh, who brought the gun in the country? The late Jones Blamo. He's dead. Okay, do you know if Jones Blamo gave it to him? Do you know if Justin is an undercover cop? Do you think the police know who is who? Everybody know Justin Bear carrying gun before. He went to Temple of Justice with commies. He took off his gun and left it to the decks. They took it from him and he went inside. You don't know that? Don't you think Mr. Cummings, who is the most hit candidate right now, that everybody targeting, don't you think his security need guns? Or because the government refused to protect them? That is why I say we need to, Mr. Cummings need a full security. Now, Spoon, they snitch. They took the video down. Spoon started this the whole thing to destabilize the rally. They refused to show the crowd. They had a platform and they were showing different areas. The police, the police were giving the food. Liberians are hungry. You know, I do not expect any opposing party to tell me that the rally was successful. No, but the rally was successful. Some people refuse to show up because they work with government. Some people refuse, they were afraid to go there. But guess what? Even when you listen to Mo Ali with all the excuses, they were in favor of the rally. But they couldn't go there because it was all about Mr. Cummings. But there were UP people there. There was other people there with UP and t-shirts. Let me show you something. There were UP people there with t-shirts who supported the rally. Okay, look here. This is a UP supporter. You see that? You see the UP boy, Emmanuel? You go on his page. He's a UP supporter. There were other people there. You see UP? He had his t-shirt on. But Spoon chose to what kind of station is that? Then they were videotaping behind and Justin, while Justin was walking. Spoon was behind him. Spoon was the one who snitched, called the police to embarrass him. And the guy is so intelligent. They walk on Mr. Cummings as if they were going to attack Mr. Cummings. When Jefferson Koji then were walking around with guns, Kalasco then were walking around, when Joshua was on the campaign trail, you think he don't need protection? By this time, Mr. Cummings is supposed to get a protection from the government or even his own, and it will happen. Because we don't trust the police. We don't trust the government. The government cannot protect nobody. We don't trust the government. You can say whatever you want to say. We don't trust the government. So everybody have to protect themselves. When Stanton was in Liberia, the boy who was walking with Stanton had a gun on his side. Stanton got a gun in Liberia too. Oh, it's not registered. Okay, fine. Do you know it's registered or not? You don't know if it's registered. Mr. Cummings is a law-abiding citizen. I want to take Justin to jail. They want Justin to court. We will get lawyer for Justin. If they say Justin will go to jail, Justin will go to jail. If they want to run, they cannot execute Justin. Nothing. It's a dead case. It's a dead. It's a dead case. You went to a candidate or political leader, one of the most powerful opposition leader too. Walk on him and say, "Oh, your bodyguard get gun on you." Only in Liberia. You will never even do it. Justin have served other political leaders in Liberia before. And Justin been with Mr. Cummings for long. That today you know he got gun. Spoon TV, you putting your people at risk. You showing them walking behind the man. Yes, it was plain. It was plain to embarrass. You can't embarrass Mr. Cummings. You try it when the CPP are breaking apart. Mr. Cummings is finished. Mr. Cummings done. Mr. Cummings nothing. His whole career is done. He got it. When he went to court, you had a whole thing embarrassing yourself, acting like a clown on your show every day, insulting Mr. Cummings. You had the opportunity to interview Mr. Cummings 3 times. You never had it one time with Mr. Weir. The only time you had 4 hours 35 minutes, I challenge you. Show me one text from President Weir to say, "How are you, Stanton?" If I was to go to Joshua Hotel, Joshua was going to let me in. He was going to let me in. I just chose not to support Weir because I know he's a bad president. I don't hate him, but he's a bad president for Liberia. He's a bad, and I will stand by it, and that's it. He's a terrible leader. If you can condone it after you shit on the rule, you said all kinds of things, you bashing out, you think he will come to you. Joshua will easily hold me than you. Yeah. And to yesterday, Spoon did everything. Spoon is a fake network. They did everything to sabotage the program. They were showing people in the street, interviewing this one, doing this one, this. What do you expect? Don't worry. CPP will host the rally. They will have the convention. They will have the program. They will come together. Don't worry. The other people refuse to show up because they say they don't like the face of the rally, but they supported the protest. Although they show up, but they supported the protest. The protest was successful. Only fools don't know that. Only fools. So I'm telling you now, if you honor my voice and you friend with him, if you do not apologize, Stanton, to me, maybe you misspoke. If you do not apologize, Stanton, I will go very personal with you. By telling the people I stole coffee and this and that, I will go very personal with you. I will put everything outside that I know about you, my brother. I will tell you the real truth. I will put outside about you that I know. And I'm calling on anybody who want to call me and give me information about him. I'm willing to take it, and you are secure. This is not fair. You do not go on social media to disgrace, or I'm sorry, to denigrate other people. You don't do that. We've been holding back. We've been talking to people. Then you bring it to me. Something wrong with this ball. Something. So don't let the Justin Gonzaga situation distract you. Mr. Cummings is well focused. He's a leader. They will tell you whether they stole 70,000 or whatnot thousand, that his money. They will do the investigation. Will find people guilty or don't find nobody guilty, but no one will be punished without proper justification. Mr. Cummings is a leader. He will not make a decision. Nobody can do so. You saw Martin Kula around? No. Martin Kula is the first suspect. Go up, come down. He is the first suspect. But Mr. Cummings will not come on radio and try to degrade Martin Kula when he, Mr. Cummings, don't even have the facts yet. So it happened to people. It could be an honest thing that the driver took the money, but everybody want to know how much is the money. I know it might not be 70. I myself, I don't know. Tell him, Mr. Cummings, you need to fire Louis Brown. You need to fire Toga McIntosh. Do you think they work for Mr. Cummings? Do you think these people work for Alex Cummings? You think they're on salary? He the only one got the proof. Western, the people who left from UP, they should fire them. Every day you promote Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings' name is in your mouth until there is no more question, no more answer, nothing. They just recycling things now. For a man like Kev to insult Mr. Cummings on your platform and you refuse to tell him to stop. Oh, Mr. Cummings, security sodomized this kid, this boy. You saw the clothes that were on Kev Asa. He no different from a bought ball. The clothes that were on him, he went to that place there. Don't be surprised. King will kill it. They will kill it. Don't watch it. Don't be surprised. And this what surprised me too. Eugene Fagon. Eugene Fagon called Mr. Cummings to a money laundering. Eugene Fagon said, Mr. Cummings is over. Eugene Fagon, nobody want you. And I will say in a public manner that I, Munel Kishen, talked to you before. I said politics is not religion. Politics is interest. I agree. But sometimes you guys oversell yourself and think you are all that. In politics, when you jump from party to party, nobody respects you anymore. You leave one party to another party, we understand. But you leave 1, 2, 3, and you hang it and you go back again, nobody give a damn about you. Let me show you something here. I don't know if I get the video there.
How much money did you send to me to campaign for you and fight for you? How many times did you call me? Did you even call me to say, dog, thank you, you are fighting for me? You think we stupid here? Joshua, you think we stupid here? Eugene Nangbe, who say he used to do your homework? Who say you are dull? Who left you behind and joined the ruling party? He served as Secretary General for the ruling party. Now, was I not your lead propagandist against him around Morovia, Bomi, and other areas? You think we stupid here? You and your friends is to take our loyalty for stupidity. You may think Eugene Nangbe, the traitor that forced us to work, even put your hand in your pocket and give me 20 US. You were the captain. You shocked everybody here. That means supposed to campaign. Eugene Nangbe. Patrick.
Okay, you see, that's Eugene. But there's the same man who turned around and tried to make it look good. Do you think they will trust you? Just like security, you betray me first. I don't have that trust. You, yeah, they will be arriving in Liberia on Monday. And guess what? I still don't rule it out there. Apparently, he watched the game today. He was in Qatar. He should have been in Liberia on today, Sunday, but he chose to be there on Monday. According to Summit 12, Mr. Weah had some other closed door meetings with officials in DC that was live. President Weah left from here yesterday, according to the trip, was to Ghana. But then the other information I received that President Weah want to even watch the game, and the guys that were talking to him. But this one, the lie in Liberia, the lies that is in Liberia, they said American government gave President Weah $1 million because of Timothy scoring for America. Look, they have let me show you something. The t-shirts They printed a lot of t-shirts. They go into land on the street, the Rawa field, to welcome the commander in chief, which is criminal in chief. President Weah is the number one, the most corrupt leader in our time. They failed the Medina challenge. They don't want to talk about it. And we need to talk about it. Every country going to that place. Imagine Sierra Leone. They got over $200 million. Ivory Coast. Mauritania. Ivory Coast, Togo. Looking at something. In Sierra Leone the other day, they were protesting. I think they killed 2 or 3 police officers. The president went back to his country and he talked to his people and everybody calm, and now he's doing what is right. But President Weah don't give a damn about us. He don't want to run. You start forcing the man. I beg you. Yeah. Do you think Liberians will actually re-elect President Weah? We're not going to give up. We have come too far to give up now on Liberia. If we give up, we're going to give up 2023, not now. The next protest is at the ballot box. The next protest, there were a lot of people, a lot of citizens in Liberia who wanted to show up, but they were afraid of their jobs. Don't you know they went around in the ministries and told people that you want to go to the protest, you can go, but just make sure and know that you don't have a job. When you get pissed off, you go to the ballot box and express yourself there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, another Kenyatta. All the plenty talking cannot save the opposition. Why you guys cannot talk with Mr. Cummings to go along with JB? Your question makes sense. Don't get me wrong. Your question makes very good sense. Mr. Cummings cannot carry JB as his VP because of age. Mr. Cummings won a younger person. So if Mr. Cummings want to go with JB, because of the age, he cannot go with Joseph Nima Bwaka. So is that answer your question? Because you never said that Mr. Cummings should go as VP. You say why Mr. Cummings, we should talk to Mr. Cummings to go along with JB. So going along with someone, somebody might be going along with somebody. So JB should go along with us as he go as VP or whatsoever. No. Joseph Boakai need to relax. You need to relax. You need to relax. That's all. Okay. Every day I come on, stand on myself will be on it. Another one, he say, I heard him say you took from a supermarket. First thing, I don't go to supermarket, man. Vic, you have to go to supermarket. I don't go to supermarket. My wife go to supermarket. If I go to supermarket, I mean maybe I with my wife, but I do not go to supermarket. If you're going to say maybe I went to uh, uh, the Wawa or whatsoever, I will understand that, but I don't just go to supermarket like that. Yeah, you know this country. You see my color. The person says, "So what you did for the country too?" To question someone else. Your question is a dumb question. Your question make no sense. Your question make no sense. Working, serving, I've done a lot just by being a citizen of the country. What should I do for the country? Pay the country debt, pave the road. If I create job, it's for my own business with other people. So when you say, what do you do for the country? Are you just one of the George we are fanatic, or you one of the JB fanatic? To ask me, so what you did for the country too? Whether you talking to me or you talking to somebody who posting something, but your question it make no sense. Your question make no sense. Yes, Teton good at that. He looking for relevance. He's trying to this boy want to get into politics, but he don't know how to get into politics. Oh no, comfort Abu. No secret apology. I'm saying it and I'm serious about it. You see, I'm pissed off. If Stanton do not apologize on his show to me, I will go very personal because he crossed the line. I consider it first and second, no, he crossed the line. If Stanton do not go public and apologize and say, listen, my man, what I said, it was a, I will not stop and I will bring everything that I know about Stanton. I will bring it out. I'm serious about it. I will do it. I agree with you, my brother. Jimmy, I agree with you. Yeah. Mr. Jackson, how are you, sir? Yes, it is. Okay. Dixon B. Morris. He said, you are all job seekers and only eating your bread where no it's bottom. Okay. You damn lie, Munel. The government protects everyone. All right. Dixon, he said, you are a fake guy, Mr. Kishen. He spelled my name wrong. I found recently you. Oh, I will keep it there so you can read it. This is the guy who insulted me. This is the one who insulted me. I lie a lot. Your support for coming is on interest. I found out. So if anybody got anything on him, he lived in Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Why should I talk to a man like this who got earring in his ear? I'm not disrespecting other people who got earring, but look at his face. Look at him. But he's on my platform, so I'm going to report his page first to Facebook for using the word that he just put up there. You'll never watch me again, brother. Don't worry. Okay, guys. So, you know, that's the good thing with politics. When you see all these things, just let it don't really bother you. So I'm leaving you. I gotta I got some business to think to tend to. Okay. Solo G say, I think CEO just been joking with you, brother. Let it slide. No, that's not what you call joke. If you go on your platform and say that I steal coffee, it's not a joke. Yeah. Oh yeah. I blocked. Yes, Achimo Frederick. How are you, my brother? No, it was not. It was. There's no way they will. It was. Look, this Justin guy been with Mr. Cummings for a long time. Justin, a former Marine. Justin is actually an American citizen too. Justin have taken care of a lot of people in Liberia before Mr. Cummings hired him. Justin bear Kerams on his side. Justin even went to Temple of Justice with Mr. Cummings and left his weapon. But all these things was to embarrass Mr. Cummings. This guy was walking and spoon were just walking behind because that was the plan. They plan to arrest him. Oh, man, get gone. The first thing, you don't even have a proof, whether it's registered or whether he's an NSA guy. No, police don't. It's the operator. They don't even know. But to show that this was actually planned, if you watch Spoon program, Spoon was showing something different. Spoon had a camera post une to the platform. That's it. And then they were going around into the empty space talking to other people. Spoon was aware that the police was going to cook. Look, if the police cook and bring it among hungry people, what do you expect? There was food over there and there was water. But it went on the other side. Next time, we need to tell the police, do not disrupt protests by bringing food, because there were food there. They did the same thing to this soup children the other time. You know what I'm saying? So we all know it was planned. And now, why they were behind it, I can do their own thing because they know that the police coming to him. They planning it, and everything that who gave the instruction. Yes, Stanton Waterspoon is the one who gave the instruction for it to take place. That is why he was all on it. Oh, it's legal. How do you know the gun is illegal? And to show that the people don't even know, the man tampered with evidence. He had a gun with his bare hand like this. Oh, this is the gun. That's it. But how sure is that? How sure are we that that gun belonged to Justin? We need to. I need to what? Use anyone? Can someone tell me whether you actually taking a gun from on his side? I hope so. They say, oh, the gun were purchased by the late Jones Blamo. That's what they say. And, you know. So it was not just a coincidence. It was planned. It was thing that was programmed by Spoon. And this boss said that I can't believe that he's saying that I will damage Mr. Cummings. I will stop. And somebody went into the ANC chat room and took information from there. When we tell the con, look, everyone same. They into the chat, they took in from there and gave it to Stanton. And what in the information? There is nothing bad. They tried to tell him about some of the things that he do. They ain't play anything against him. So because they talk about him, so he will Spoon and go after Mr. Cummings. I don't have problem with you even go after Mr. Cummings. I don't care. I don't care. Munel Kisha, you guys don't realize that Stanton is close to Maggie and that he does not criticize Maggie Wea or Twer unless it is so bad. And that's the fact. That's truth. He's close to Maggie, but it's the same politics. And what they said that he have shit, he shit on the roof. So he's trying to fix it because Summit 12 promised that he would do everything. The first thing, they're not going to register his station. Now, if they don't register his station, I want to know who will talk for him. Who's going to talk for him? So they're planning to damage him big time. But a businessman, you don't need to take side. Be flexible. That's my only thing. That's my only thing. Even one time, remember, he spoke to Bernard Ure on the show. He disrespected Bernard Ure. I said, Stanton, you can't do that. You can't go on your show and start disrespecting people. Calling their names. Okay. He illegally had a gun. Leave Jones Blamo name. You see Trump, you see another one. Why are you telling me I should leave June Blamo name when the damn name came on Spoon? Eugene Fagon, who is this former deputy minister, explained that this gun It's an NSA gun, and it was purchased by Jones Blamo, the late Jones Blamo, A. Thomas Crow. Because you people don't listen, you just want to post. You think Jones Blamo is my friend, my birthday brother. When I say birthday, we were born the same June 1st. But you listen to Spoon? No. How do you know that this man had an illegal gun? The police came and said, who carry a gun in Liberia and got an ID? So wait until you get all the information. So I ain't just call Jones Blamo name now. Before you say, leave Jones Blamo name, another stupidness. Yes, Gifty. I'm saying it, and I will say a lot. People, I'm watching my phone. People texting. I've been seeing all the texts coming in, and it's the same text there from Iran. Iran, yeah. If Stanton do not withdraw his statement or apologize, I will pull everything out. It will be a lifetime thing, and we don't need to be battle with each other. We pass in the street. You know, I love America. Even a crazy man in the street, if he don't want to talk to you, he will not talk to you. You know that? The man who sleep in the street, yeah, he need to start respecting people. The man disrespect the point. If these guys leave, Ben, Timberlane, Peabody, if they leave that show, he that because of them, they balance this and whatsoever. He accused them. Oh, they supporting Mr. Cummings. Oh, they supporting ANC. How do you know? Eh? Yes, the police need to stop it. The police do not go to rally food. They don't do it. The people are hungry. What you expect? There were food at the rally, but they took the food on the other side. Look, the country that we're talking about, Liberia is terrible. You enter Liberia today, you put your hands in your pocket and take off money. When you turn around, you see the line, and you see people who well dressed will tell you, say, hey, people, let me start my day from here. They will tell you they want to start a day from there. Yeah. So they need to stop it. But the rally was successful. Mr. Cummings still has the support of Mr. Gawier, Wardner, and all the guys. They were Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings never looked for them to beg them. Mr. Cummings never paid them or hired them. They decided to walk. And let me tell you something, you who supported Mr. Cummings. Election, politics, you play politics the way it's supposed to be played based on the time. We cannot allow these people to go without nothing. Anybody from any party, we should not allow them. Don't sit there and they insulting your candidate and calling your candidate's name and you say you don't want to talk. No, don't call the candidate's name. Continue to preach for your candidate. Mr. Cummings will win this election. There is no doubt in my mind. Just from their attitude, I believe that Alex Cummings will be the next president of Liberia. The silent voters in Liberia, I'm convinced again from this rally, not the people that show up, people who say, people, I can't go. They went in the government ministry telling people, say, oh, if you want to go to the rally, you can go. But if we see you to the rally, no. that you don't have. You see that? So if they see you to the rally, they will fire you. So the rally was, yeah, a typical comic supporter can only insult because I never insulted, only try to put small distance into your head. You see, sometimes you don't list, you don't read your comments. You can't tell me how I'm supposed to understand your comment. This is your comment here. He illegally had, okay, leave Jones Blambo out of it. The first thing, how Jones Blambo name got into it, because I'm quoting from Eugene Fagon, who called James Jones Blambo name. That's all. No, let me tell you the real truth. They that said don't like him, Ria don't even like Stanton. Don't like Stanton. Let me tell you the real truth. Ria don't even like him. Nobody take the success of that rally. Trust me, the rally was successful. I like that. He said, I'm not too sure your connection with you. It's just an ordinary friend. And Stanton and myself were in the same church before, regular golden church. And I'm a friend of him. It's hello, hello. But what I consider is a casual friend, because a good friend that you would the time you can hang out together. Now what I'm talking about. So he's not going to throw me. And and Batu, let me tell you something. I one of the person who take my time to act to things. Sometimes people will make mistakes on me or say things. It's the first time, so I will slide about, But when he did it the first time, I thought, okay, let me let it go. It's a joke, but don't carry on joke like to go public and say I stole something which is not true. And why would I want to go steal coffee? So, and that was it. And he apologized. He called me. Oh, let's meet and talk. We can talk on the phone. I decided not to meet him on it. I just told him, I said, if you don't, they got it. They say what they say. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And that was it. Yeah. Hmm. People texting. Other guy say, call me. Hmm. Yes, he making the show very unpopular. Yeah, he making his show very unpopular. Yep. If these people leave the show be over. Yeah. And Brevin Bade he's a humanitarian doing a lot of good work in Liberia. Will sit on that show there for them to put every one of them. I bet you when I tell you, sometimes I see Ben Dungo show. Yeah, the guy ain't got no respect. Yeah, watch it. You'll not speak to someone that say again. Say, as a Nigerian, I just want to ask if they calling people names now, and how do you call their names? I wish you can break it down. And Wellington, Philip. Oh, wait a minute. That Wellington, that Wellington Philip from Trenton, the get drop. He said, man. uh, look, they don't have nothing. They're promoting Mr. Cummings. They're doing this. They're doing that. They think to them they're insulting him, but what they don't know, they are promoting him. This man is the number one hit guy. Sometimes I say this guy's life is in danger. Yeah, I'm telling you. They hit the man. They hit the man. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Nancy, how are you, man? How everything? Thomas? Okay, yes. And if anybody want to call in, let me open this line. I will be up here for the next 5 minutes. Let me put the number up. And if anybody want to call, let me just put this number up quick. Okay, call me on this number. If you want to make a contribution, I will be here for the next 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes, I will be here. But this is just a part two of Stanton. Tomorrow, he will be the topic, the opening. He will always open my program now from today's date. So if you want to, add your voice, you can call in and you can give me 2 minutes of your time. I will be here for the next 5 minutes. Kianta, we are. Hello.
Hey, my man, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
Good. Hey, listen, look, thank you for standing up for yourself and don't let that guy just, run over you. People get over themselves. If you listen to how Kev talk now, he think he's some powerful person in Liberia now. The same way with Stanton. They can sit there and talk about destroying somebody. Why you don't try it and see who get destroyed first? What he did to you was wrong. And if he meant good for you, he won't do it.
Yep.
So you don't just sit down there and be taking it and say, oh, that joke. He
Yeah. Wait. Color just hold. Me get my back.
not there to defend yourself. And then he move on there and call you and say that joke. No.
Yep. Yep.
So you go on public platform and deal with him, and then when he call you, he say that joke.
Yep. That's true.
Then we all joke publicly.
Yep.
But coming to the rally, these people is fear that got them. What else will make every all working together though? They all attacking one man. Why? It's because of fear. If they want people to believe all that they say, why would they be telling us? If you think you got an advantage over somebody because you say they weak or they this, they that, they not organized, this and that, you will keep it to yourself because of how you will win. Mm-hmm. Why are you telling us?
Yep.
That because you know what you're saying is not true. You try to convince somebody who don't know themselves. The problem with their propagation is that CPP is too sophisticated for that kind of childish politics. It's not working. Every time you try it, CPP gets stronger. You need to find something else to say because we're not buying that nonsense. If you really thought, you say you're a political opponent, if you really thought what you were saying were true, you wouldn't tell us. The fact that you're telling us, tell us that you're afraid of us. Go tell your dysfunctional party that you come from, because all of them dysfunctional. Why you don't go advise them? They're not doing anything. They're not in the arena. Nobody sees them. Maybe if you advise them, they will get out of their hole and then come and face us in the arena. But you hiding in the hole and telling me how to stand in the arena. At least I'm brave to get in the arena. You hiding. Come out.
Yep.
And face us. Mr. Cummings is the next president of Liberia, whether you like it or not. And the only reason why you don't like it because you're afraid of doing the right thing. Liberia needs a change. Liberia needs a better future. Our children in our country deserve better, and they will get it. This your nonsense of who popular, who people elect, who crowd came. Is that what's going to run your country? We're talking about competence. And you're talking about, and who the people came? How many people came? How many people came compared to what? Where the other people that brought people? And you're comparing it to CDC said they were bringing 1 million people. I don't know what they were going to stand on the stadium that take only 25,000 people. But they said they were bringing 1 million people. They couldn't get 5,000 people to follow them there. They changed, they went to ATS. They still couldn't get it. They canceled it. And they said today, Joe, we are coming. They were calling people to go London to go meet him. We yet to see that. And then you comparing it to what? We're not stupid. Nobody's stupid here. Keep your advice.
Okay.
We don't want your wicked advice. We already know who you are. In a group of thousands, how you might know who are gone? Unless you went there to pick.
Yeah.
You know what they want to do?
Yeah.
They want to get close to Mr. Cummings to know about him. Because it seems like they're not allowed to get close. So they go there and accuse the man. You say you police. You take a gun according to you from somebody, hold it with your bare hands.
With your bare hands.
No police hold any crime crime object with their bare hands. You hold it with your bare hands. You didn't stop there. You gave it to another police who take it and put it in his transit. and is this country serious?
Okay, let me bring this person.
The man of police station and say you can't free him because of the weekend.
Yeah, let me.
I don't care what you do.
Let's 07.
Dominate you all the way because you're too stupid in your actions.
Let's 0733 come in.
Thank you, Honor.
Yeah. Hello. 0733. Are you there?
How are you?
Yeah. How's everything?
I mean, I was watching the protest yesterday. I agree with you what they did with the camera and firing the gun. The first thing they did, they took picture of the words that were on the gun.
Yeah.
So they need to be careful because if that boy is of U.S. citizen, they don't know if he can go to the American embassy to register that gun number because the people got a serial number if that boy registering the gun to the American embassy.
But not even that said the man been carrying gun. The man been said he killed from Mr. Cummings for since 2017, 16, 17. And a former Marine, that boy went to the same Temple of Justice with Mr. Cummings to court. I heard that he even took his gun and put it down and went inside and came out. But it was all planned. It was all planned just to get after Mr. Cummings.
They couldn't find anything on Mr. Cummings, for the rally. They couldn't find nothing to go to say they arrested him. So that's why they did that. Because when they did it yesterday, I said, yeah, we'll go again. Another plan. But like I said, what God cannot do, it does not exist.
That's true.
Let them keep on doing what they're doing. We keep on putting them to
shame. And we just got to make sure Mr. Cummings is entitled to security. And we got to let them know. We got to write them. We got to write the international community because Mr. Cummings right now is the most hit guy. They hit that guy than anybody because UP is beating on him Everybody that in this race is beating on Mr. Cummings, and the man is so strong, he can't even move. They can't ask themselves. They can't ask themselves question and say, "Man, let's just leave it." And that's how he's gonna win them. He will win them. They will give up. He will win them. Trust me, man. Don't trust me, but we will do the work.
Liberia, especially the people that are eating from the government, they don't want change.
No.
They don't want any change to come into that Liberia there because they don't realize if no change come in Liberia, things getting hard. They don't realize that we always suffer because our family member will call us here for money. And look at people like Kev Asa. He got a face, the only face our mother will love. Because that face, I mean, he said that on our platform, he talk crap. Look at Stanton. You know what? I was just waiting. I said, hey, about time to get on him. Because if he can't stand the heat, he need to get out of the
Leave the kitchen.
When he's talking, no, he did respect women on our show. He did respect anybody that come on our show. Who are you? Living on somebody else's money. You waited until somebody die in this country before you enjoy the person's money. And every day you insulting people. That's not how business people work because you never know who's gonna give you a last water.
Yep.
You might be on top of the world today, but remember the world is on top of you. You only need this world. That's why he never opened his show for regular people to call because he know what a lot of people got to tell him.
Yeah.
So yesterday when he sat over there, he was talking. First of all, I used to follow him, but I don't follow him no more. So when I was doing the thing, people were showing because I cut on his people yesterday quick. They're showing the empty place. I said, but wait now, why are you showing empty spot? You're not showing the meeting. Why? So, it's about time for you to get on you too, because like we've said in the Republican hair door alone.
Yeah. Yep.
Every day he going around insulting people. Look at how he talk to that Richardson sometimes.
Yep.
Look at how he talk to that girl that can come on there sometimes. Look at, sometimes I watch the show when it come on my Facebook. I've been watching the way he talk to the women. You got a girl. I don't know if you got a girl child. You got wife. You got sister. You got mother. How will you let another man to talk to your girl children? You're supposed to be the first husband in the house that your daughter look up to. I don't care. In his daughter eye, he's the first husband for his daughter. Because just like he treat his daughter, like just like other men will treat him. Treat his daughter.
Yep.
You know what? Like, people, we don't think before we do something. First of all, we judge people before we find out the truth of the person. As I said, Mr. Cummings started that, but we talk crap and count on our phone. You think somebody don't want to have a radio station in Liberia? No, everybody want to have something in Liberia because it's the person you associate with. The person gave you the radio station. You went to Liberia, you got money from George Weah. The Liberian people money. You come and say every day. You say that can't ask them. What's in that way? Another man, so providing food for him. He come and sit out there. His face alone a drop monkey face. You know what? It's about time.
Yeah.
For her to get sent on his own medicine that he take. Mr. Cummings never did anything to him. Every day he come on our show. Mr. Cummings there, Mr. Cummings there, Mr. Cummings there. Look at your own face. Look at her cross eye. Who's talking about her cross eye? Standard got big cross eye. Nobody talking about it. Because you know what? It's not important. Because it's not important people to sit down and talk about it. But every day he's sitting there talking about this man are owner than you. This man are well educated. This man are his daughter educated. This man are his son educated. What kind of business do you have? You're not even at man level. If it were any normal day. You will be a Mr. Cummings car driver. You will be Mr. Cummings gatekeeper. But you know what? It's time for you to get on him. Because people cannot have door alone. Satan got to stop the nonsense. He got to realize today he might be or tomorrow he might be down. So that's it. I'm glad you open your phone line. That's it. I
Thank you.
follow you all the time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Just
it.
open your phone line.
Thank you.
May God bless us. May God bless the ANC. We will survive. We will win our presidency next year.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
But you have a great day, and
Okay.
may God bless you and your family.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. John. 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 I think John left already. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. And Lofa, you wanted to call, but I think apparently you left already. Stanton has skeleton in his closet, and he is presenting himself as Mr. Clean. This fool going after Mr. Cummings every day on his show. Ali, yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, the boy want to monopolize the media in Liberia. That's why he started it. And through Nathaniel McGay and whatsoever, he was able to, you know, yeah. Jimmy Dan, yeah, like today I know. Okay, guys, I can't release everything now. Let me see somebody. Oh, the text coming in not easy. Yeah. No, no, no. Your phone was still open, but I just turned it off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I say the text message are coming for Stanton not easy. People from his school calling. Hmm. Look, your thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Oh, the number's not bad today. And we were supposed to be on the radio today, but due to some and setback, we were unable to get on. Okay. What is it? Costa is just another GoFundMe. Okay. And can't that we are whenever Spoon discussing other people, you guys can talk. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. ANC all the way, Mr. Cummings all the way. So guys, I'm going home. Gotta go. My son, my son want me to take him to. He said I'm gonna take him to a restaurant, but he loved the Abachi grill. Daddy, you take me to Abachi grill today. Oh. Okay, let me hear the guy. O- Ohaji, Ohaji Tiger. You guys need to tell Cummings the truth. He does not have the number to win any election in Liberia. JNB remains the face of the opposition. I see why you call yourself Tiger. If you are in Nigeria, if you are a Nigerian man and you say they do not have the number, I expect you to be a smart man. What do you mean by when someone don't have the numbers? If you're living in America now, why the Democratic Party did not carry Hillary Clinton? Because she had the numbers. That's a fake and analysis to say you don't have the number. He remained the face. But let me close this to tell these people that are watching me today. And if that's the real person they call Ohaji Tiger. You see, when Ellen Johnson came to power 2005, there were other political parties, but ANC and CDC was the major political party. They and UP went to the final. After Ellen took over, what she did, Ellen tried to break down all the other parties, but she was successful. She one of the major party called Action Party and a party, and they all joined together. And in 5 election, after the election, everybody went into the shelves. It was only CDC. Party Bromsky was not talking. Nobody was talking. So it was CDC UP. When the 2011 came, everybody came back. CDC was already there, had a ground because CDC were protesting. It was CDC and UP. So last 12 years saw CDC UP. Because after the game, everybody go home. 2011, the same thing. CDC was the only party that was there arguing, protesting against Ellen. No Liberty Party. There was no any other party. Everybody disappeared. Come 2020, 2017, Ellen Unity Party out knew that it was CDC was going to take over because Unity Party was all on. So they knew along Mr. Cummings, CDC came 38%. To show that it was CDC time, Bouaka, who was ruling party, could not win. CDC won, other people joined him. Now, after the election 2017, Mr. Cummings decided to go around the country. Mr. Cummings decided to go around the country to meet everybody, to reintroduce himself. That's what a politician can do. That's what a politician does. And from there, Mr. Cummings had been in the face of the people. If you talk about numbers, or ruling party who won before could not win again, and they had only 450,000 votes. And after the election, people left it and went to another party already. So positions, members, and numbers and whatsoever is guaranteed the ruling party who just left. So if I would be on 400, Mr. around 300 votes. Mr. Cummings have changed the way politics in Liberia. There will be no 6 candidates in Liberia. It was 13, 22. It would never, because it's lit for people. Anybody who decide to come into the race in Liberia, you are just there to introduce yourself. Because Ellis Cummings have scared so many people that they cannot come back to every contest. Because it's late. If you're talking about Mr. Boaka got the numbers, nobody's tapping the number. Nobody, let me make it clear to you people today. Nobody's tapping numbers come 2023. If you think you got your numbers sitting down, it's fine. Politics is not religion, oh my people today. They see people that supported Mr. Boaka can support Mr. Cummings this year. The people that supported Mr. Cummings yesterday can support Joshua this year. So it's not static. Anything can happen. We from the ANC, our mind set that we were 5th place 2017. So we do everything to work. Now you guys have taken Mr. Cummings to 3rd. The campaign has not started yet. If you take Mr. Cummings to 3rd, this is not rocket science. Just by putting Mr. Cummings in the 3rd spot, Mr. Cummings is just a heartbeat away to 2nd or 1st. You know that? Mr. Cummings is just a heartbeat away from 2nd or 1st. So I don't know how you guys can always say no. That means Mr. Cummings doing good. That means Mr. Cummings is doing good. You see? So for Mr. Cummings to come 2nd or 1st, it's easy. It's very, very easy. For Mr. Cummings to come, for him to come 1st is easy. That is why we are still working. We are down. We consider ourselves the underdogs. We consider ourselves the underdog. If you want to take us to be winner nothing, we are the underdog. We will do everything. We not just say we're going to win and sit down. We will do the work. Mr. Cummings will knock on doors. Mr. Cummings to go to places. Only one group can tell us that we can win is the Liberian. I'm not going to listen to no Facebook person telling me that this person got the numbers. Mr. Cummings got numbers. He ain't got numbers. Let's see. We will do the work. Politics to elect you, it has nothing to do with your resume. It's up to the Liberian people. It's up to the Liberian people. And the Liberian people know what is right. That 19 to 35 years, they know. So, my friend, if you say Mr. Boaka got the numbers, keep your numbers. Keep your numbers. And for my UP, my CDC brothers, 17, and CDC, NPP, LPDP, you are only 10. 28% came from the opposition, which that you were part of, and supported you. And you, let me tell you before I go there, all the opposition decided they were going to support any opposition who goes against the ruling party. And what ANC told Mr. Cummings. When Mr. Cummings went and met his ANC people, they told him, say, Mr. Cummings, if we cannot support the opposition, the ruling party, that means you cannot come out to endorse the ruling party. And that was a fair game for everybody. We compromise. That's why Mr. Cummings never came out publicly to endorse. Because most of the members believe that, yes, it was an agreement, what a gentleman. Now, you came out with 35%. In the second round, because you were the opposition. You were the opposition to early party. Coming this election, if anybody goes against you in the second round, you will lose. You know why you lose? Because your job is terrible. Because CDC job is terrible. It's not like too evil. If CDC were doing good, maybe they have done 40 or 7 or 50% of what they promised. Even 40. If they go against anybody, people say, no, man, you know what to keep it. We are government, because we are government doing good. Oh, we are government create job. We are government this. We keep the we are government. But who will want to keep we are government when we are government is not doing good? So even KK Dog goes against George we are in this coming election, the Liberian people will try for change again because they believe need. Then on the road at President we are lying whole day. Go see all the roads how it all break up, break up, break up. They're lying. They have not created one job. Their president came to America, mission accomplished. The only thing he did, he took picture with Joe Biden, and that was it. Failed the MCC. They gave the money to Sierra Leone. They gave it to Ivory Coast, Togo. Our president going back with zero, 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 zero. What's up, Sidiki? You hear me?
Yeah, not bad. Good evening. How you doing? Loud and clear.
Fine.
I'm
So,
hearing you
Sidiki,
very
how was
well.
the program yesterday? Yeah, I can hear you. How was the program yesterday? Because I
Yeah, the
saw you
program
going
was great.
live.
Yeah, the program was great.
Okay.
It
Any
was
information
great.
and anything?
Not yet. I don't know whether there will be any press conference tomorrow, but for now, the chief of security, I think you hear about that.
I'm waiting for
Mr.
you.
Cummings, and then
You
you say,
breaking up. You breaking up.
hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, hello. You hear me? Hello.
Okay, go ahead.
How was the program yesterday? Because I saw you going live. Hello. 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 You hear me now? Hello. You hear me? Hello. Okay, go ahead. How
Hello.
was the program yesterday? Because I saw you. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now, Sidiki. I can hear you. What you
I'm
call
not.
you for?
You not hear me? Hello.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Hold on.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. You getting me?
Sidiki, can you hear me? You can hear me? Yeah, what's up?
No, I see. I think he come for the broadcast. He want to go on your story today. You want talking to guy.
Oh, I saw. Like, he the one.
Talking nothing.
He the one put that thing on and say what we talking. I got nothing to talk. Oh. Okay, guys. So, but let me close with this. And I try bringing Sidiki on from Liberia. I don't know if Sidiki can hear me. And I'm going to say this again to Stanton. You and I, you have crossed the line. You got a nursing school. I expect you to advertise your business on your network. If you show your nursing school is genuine, why can't you advertise on your network? You got nothing to do. Respect people. Continue to come to you now. Pay money back. The same people that went to your school, they can't find a job. They can't take the test. They can't. Nobody recognizing them because of your double deals. Because of the dirty work you're doing. Because of the dirty work that you are doing. And then you want to sit there to insult people. We will not take it from you. We will not take it from you. I will not take it from you. You go on personal, I will take it personal. If you do not apologize, trust me, you and myself, we into it. And and all the information I'm receiving right now, people sending information to me about you. I'm sharing a video with you right now. And you'll see here near, I shared a video with him. So you know, I'm not joking. Talking about store coffee. Yeah, you Comcast man, move from here. I'm proud to be a Comcast man. I'm not a crook. That is what I do. Disrespecting people on your show. You think that everybody will take that nonsense from you? No, I'm gonna take it from you. Let me share again. Let people see some people say this, yes, okay, guys, I gotta leave you, man. How can you accuse Stanton? Okay, Waterspoon starting who allowed Prophet Key and the guy from Alex from Legis on his show to attack the government. Look at it up one here. Legis story, the last story. I ever told you I run it on network. That's Stanton running on network, so he bring the people there to talk. I'm not running network, but the latest story that because your job we are supporter to. Man, wait, man. Yeah. Please don't talk to me, my dear. Yeah, Sidiki. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, but listen, I couldn't hear you, Sidiki. I couldn't hear you. I don't know what was the. Yeah, I hear you now. So what news? What news on that side, my man? Yes. Eh? Oh well. Okay, let me see if Sidiki can actually. Okay. Yeah, what you said? They, Sidiki in the night there, so you get your internet. Sidiki, I beg you, I just want to hear from Sidiki before I go. Okay. Yeah, Sidiki. Yeah, yeah, Sidiki. Yeah, I can hear you now. So what news? Okay.
As I was saying, I said they arrested the guy yesterday. They said you have illegal gun, illegal gun rather. So the chief of security said the army was carrying was registered. And so they arrested him, they carried him to Central last night. So Mr. Councilor Koo and Mariah Yakula went there to secure his release, to at least get him off on bond or sign for him. Then maybe they could go back tomorrow. But the police refused. They said they can't do it. So he slept there, and today he's going to be there again until tomorrow. So we don't have any update yet, but I think that there should be a major press conference either tomorrow or Tuesday.
Okay. So they can do. I must say I got some information on that, but we just we know that they actually went after him. But the information you're getting that the chief of security said the gun was registered or was not registered.
He said the gun was registered. So yesterday when we got on the field, when Mr. Cummings went on stage, and then because he is the chief of security, there were other security people on the stage there. Some of them were sitting behind Mr. Cummings, and other people were standing at the entrance of the stage. And so he was just monitoring because he is the chief of security. So when you were monitoring, there's an officer came close to him, started taking a picture, said the guy get armed, and then somebody from the media get into the Desmond. I think you know Desmond. Desmond is the communication director for the ANC, the party in Liberia.
Yeah.
So Desmond went to the car, said the police officer was taking a picture, say he get armed. Then he said, but my arm again is registered. And before we look, they call him the 102, and then the 102 call him on the side, and then they started having conversation. The only thing we could see now, picture out on Facebook, you are being arrested, all that kind of stuff.
So who took a picture first and said he got armed?
It's a police officer. The guy was a police officer.
Because I saw a video, I saw Spoon Network was
Yeah, I don't know how the police officer managed to see it now, but it was a police officer that was taking a picture.
yeah, because there was a video. One of Spoon Network was walking behind a guy with the video. So he don't know that they were walking behind him, or it was just a coincidence, or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how the police officer, managed to see that gun, but it was a police officer that started taking a picture. But the issue about Spoon, those guys, they just doing what they just trying to expose themselves. Can you imagine the guys that went on a show and say less than 300 people did not turn out for the rally?
Now what they said?
Oh yeah, they said that, and then they left from 300. They went to say even less than 1,000 were not there. These people they are joker. First of all, Spoon spent about 3 to 4 days prior to the rally yesterday trying to criticize the rally. They say all kinds of things, making it to look like when the people come out to rally, it was going to bring war in the country, trying to intimidate people, making Ambassador Brown look bad, how Louis one is not a red messenger. Spoon was the one doing that, but with all the honor money and all that stuff, the people still came up. So they were ashamed. So they had nothing to say. The one that they said the rally was not successful and all kinds of fishy things that they're saying it. So all these things is not matter. They actually want to distract us. That's what they want to do. But I know very well Mr. Cummings is not somebody that you can do that to.
That's good. But anyway, it's not bad. The rally was successful, and thanks to for, but you were able to reach home on time, man.
Oh yes, yeah, we got home at 6 o'clock yesterday. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and they were on the show, and he also went and I made a comment. I say you for defamation of character, Mr. Brown will sue you. And then he said, "Move from here, man. Cable man, come to my house to come do my cable." So he tried to think that, you know. And then the other day he on his show he said, "I stole coffee." I think you heard that before, eh?
Oh yes.
Yeah, he said I went to Wawa and stole coffee. So that's why I got pissed and I said he crossing the line trying to go personal with me. And I'm not going to sit there to allow him, whether I'm a cable guy, I'm a internet guy or whatsoever, that's my profession. And that is what I do. So if you come on
When you
and
say he's not a journalist,
yeah,
all of them what they're not journalists. They just go to sit on our show there, they talk things about people. I don't even know. But it's just that bureaucrat, man. As I learn, we get the information that the election the government giving is getting expired. So now we want to focus the attacking point on Mr. Cummings because Mr. Cummings is the only opposition leader that put a fire behind the government. So
oh, so you're yelling using Libera too that he license and coming to expire and they don't want to renew it. And that's why he's trying to do all this thing he's doing right now.
oh yes, that's the part. So you're not see them talking about that. Georgia promised that people that you'll be here on the 18th. Today is the 18th. Georgia not come by. But did you hear them talking about that yesterday?
President Weah will be on there on Monday. He will be there on Monday. But I'm not ruling him out. Maybe he went to watch the World Cup final, but he left from here yesterday. He's supposed to be in Ghana, and he will be arriving tomorrow in Liberia. So they're going to put all the sedition in the street, but don't mind it. The malaria, the MCC scorecard, they failed. They not give Liberia nothing. Liberia got nothing from there. Sierra Leone, Togo, Ivory Coast, I think Mauritania, they all got over $200,000. So the only thing President Weah got from America is to take picture with George Bush. I'm sorry, with Joe Biden, and that's it. That's the only thing he got from here. But I hope they have something tomorrow because I sent some information. They need to have some conference to go after them because so they get ready. They're going to spend their money. They did the t-shirts already to line up the street to welcome him. We know that as usual. They do it all the time anyway. So they're not moving us. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it just happened. And they try to do the thing like, on to Mr. Cummings, this is so sad. And so yesterday I said I started thinking, I said, but why everybody fighting this man? Even the same opposition people. If you listen to Mo Ali yesterday on Spoon, they asked him why the United Party never supported the rally. The guy said because when a group of people organize a rally or political protest, when that rally is being successful, and then the organizer of the rally take the glory. Because of people taking glory, that's why they never participated.
Yeah.
So, did you hear that?
Yeah, I listened to Mo Ali. He said that because it was by ANC and they had ANC. But I show a picture. I saw some Unity Party people there in the t-shirt. Feel a good thing. They all supported the rally, but they decided not to go. It's not bad. Some people work with government. They refuse to show up. Some people were afraid that they don't want to go there because they don't want to lose their job. I got it. But it showed unless you're not smart, it tells us that President Weah will be defeated come 2023. The people will go in a ballot box and they will put the frustration and everything right in that box because President Weah must go. He must go no matter what happens. We cannot we have for another 6 years. We'll be committing a suicide.
Oh yes, exactly.
Yep. Okay, there is it. And 14 countries. 14 countries in Africa, they got $1.5 billion from that thing. $1.5 billion. Liberia got zero. The only thing we got, George, we had took picture with Joe Biden. And they get plenty citizens, plenty Liberian people can take picture of Joe Biden here. Plenty. So you're not noticing, so you see that picture flying around, that Fioko, that
Oh
that Lelo. Yeah.
yes, I can't wait for us to get back on the video.
Yeah, we will be on it. Don't worry. Things somebody call me, Siafa Dix, and call me finally. And I think it seems Siafa Dix.
Oh, they call you?
Yeah. He called me and we talk. And I think he said
Okay,
he's supposed to get to you. And our motorbike business, we stay on it, we still getting on it, don't worry. And I heard Yasini was talking about it, but we're putting things together and everything will be okay. Yeah.
that only number you call you on that two message.
And no on regular phone. I think I'll find a number again to use it. If that yes, I say.
So that's it. The people keep on your side. You don't need me to tell you that because yourself you watch the video, and then I see a lot of our ANC people trying to be too control. All the people say the rally one. The people say yourself watch for yourself. We went there over there yesterday. Your voice matter was there. Shala TV were there, and you got all of media institutions with the exception of Spoon. People were there, so you watch for yourself. What they did yesterday was this: they went there early as 8 o'clock a.m. They started taking pictures of empty places. Taking pictures of the empty space that were there, putting it on Facebook, the rally empty, all that kind of stuff. But when it get to 1 to 2, the place started getting packed. They were not posting about that. Then they say the place were empty. Even all of Shane, they say less than 300 people were there. Can you imagine that? The crew Mr. Kumi brought along with him were more than thousands of people. Then one time I said 300 people did not attend the rally. Can you imagine that?
Wait, he said it. They said it rally that. What they said only 300 people attended rally.
They said less than that. They said on a platform. This is just sad, man. Bro, I don't know. The only thing that the men are doing, all of them 40 days, one man, like just to kind of contribute. You see, why other people are afraid not to come to like bro, to even invest, they are afraid. Because you come here with a good intention to teach your people livelihood. Then all of them, you become church to all of them, they fighting you. Government fighting Cummins, opposition people fighting, everybody just fighting Cummins, everybody Cummins. What did the men do wrong? They say wrong for somebody to come and say, look, my people are suffering, I want to make change in our life. Then everybody attacking a presidential candidate, security carrying arm. That is a crime. You are arresting a Mexican, detaining a man for 2 days.
You see,
people want to make that all a story again of politics or propaganda.
Let them go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Let them go ahead and do
Yes, sir, man.
whatever they want to do. Let them do it. Yeah.
But I know very well that Mr. Kumi is fully aware of all these things, and he's not going to be deterred. Nobody's going to.
Okay, I just put one of George Weah's supporter. He said, you see, he attacked me. Like he said, General, you're not shame for the poll turnout. Less than 3,000 people. He said, at least he said 3. Then you believe you will win President Weah. See tomorrow his arrival in Monrovia. Okay, let me educate Henry Doe a little bit. Henry Doe, President Weah arrival in Liberia has nothing to do whether he can win. You never won in Liberia the first round. People join you. But because Henry Doe, since you don't know, You just in a bubble that you don't understand. In your real self, your inner self, President, we are go with dog, they will win him. Because everybody will be one side and 25% will be one side. You don't know that. You don't really know if even the KK dog go against President we are right now, with the stealing, the corruption, the killing, the injustice and other things. That only people like you that glorify someone when they stealing your country money. But because God bless you, you were able to born your children in America. God bless you that your child living in America can go to school. But if you are living in Liberia, that child you got on your page, you're not going to feed that child because you don't got money to feed the child. Yes. So you see, that's the problem with you. That is the difference between us. We can think, we can see what is good. But not because I see what is good, I expect all Liberians to do the same. Because we got people like you who we trying to beat sense into your head. We're not saying that don't support him. So people turning out, what it has to do with election. Eh? Everybody supported. Everybody in Liberia. 80% of the people in Liberia say yes, we are suffering, but we will not go over there. Some people say I can't go there because I'm working with government. Some people say me I'm scared, I can't go there before something happens. That you're the one, we're not worrying about CDC because we know come what may, CDC will be out by 2023. So CDC will be out. CDC time is over. It's the worst government ever in our history. Worst. Corrupt government. The only government that where a government official take 45 months to become a millionaire. We got the worst president, the most corrupt president, going back with nothing. After our government spent thousands, we've gone as far as almost $2 million just to bring you to America to have good time. And the only thing you caring for the people that picture with Joe Biden. When other people can take picture, you fail the Millennium Challenge. Fail the Millennium Challenge. Sierra Leone, other countries getting millions, while you only Alex Comis, you hate him so much, and he will win you by default.
And then this is why I can get from the Unity Party people. They say all kinds of bad things about the men, all the men desperate, the men this, the men that, the men are going nowhere, the men get popularity. But the men get popularity to go about President Joseph Baka.
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah, he get popularity. He is somebody, he's not desperate when he accept to go about President Joseph Baka. And this is the post today from Chairman Benedict. Please allow me to read this post.
Yeah.
Hear it and get it clear.
Go ahead.
I come in, just hold on a little bit, people. Let me read this post. Let the people see it. Let them know that yes, Kumis will not dash his ambition for no other person. You know, we are clear about it. Okay. This is a post to the Musa President about 7 hours ago. Let me read for you. He said, let me be very clear. We will never surrender Liberia to the past or the present. We will pursue a brighter future for Liberia. Your sick ideology that is good VP for you will stick with you. Let me be very clear. The ABC will be president of Liberia comes January 2024. This will happen comes hell or high water. Keep following yourself. I advise that you find yourself a VP and run your campaign based on your records. They're not doing that. Or they're coming up with president. So Musa President is saying that they should find a VP and run a campaign based on Joseph Baka for the 2 years he has spent in power. Let him run a campaign based on that. So now he said there will be no free ride to victory. Come 2023. Come 2023 January, the battle for the soul of Liberia will begin. In India's game, the game is on. So come January of 2023, the political battle will begin. This is what Musa Benedict is saying. So the Unity Party people, you'll find yourself a VP Coming out for to go as VP.
Eh?
All this sort, the only money you can be doing, you're doing, and then you let everybody go to the ballot, but let's see who the people take. Oh, the men I get number, the men take 300 people come for rally. Oh, but you so desperate to have the 300 or less number president as your vice president. Who does that? You just feel that people stupid. It's not going to work this time around. Mr. Cummings will represent the collaborating political parties, and nothing any of you can do about that. Nothing. You can say everything you want to say. You can say all about Cummings. You can do to a man is to try to bring pressing credibility or integrity they have worked for so many years. You guys did that here. At the end of the day, what happened? Nothing. You all fail, and then you all were put to shame. And you understand me? You
Yep.
get a man to call you lie on his change document. He's a fingerer. He's a criminal. Or they may work for billions of dollars company. It did not change nothing over there to benefit anything. But a CPP document will change. You took that debate on for about 4 to 3 months. At the end of the day, what happened? All of you were put to shame, and you had nothing to say. And then today, you want to go on number this, that. You were ashamed yesterday because you guys never expected that number to come out. And then Spoon want to be running propaganda with it. The Spoon just, it's good that they are exposing themselves ahead of time. Tonight, because the answer to them are coming. They not get no other topic if they are coming. So it's just sad.
Okay. Hold on 1 minute, Sidiki. Just hold on 1 minute. I know maybe I might lose you, but hold on 1 minute. Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Keshe, I wanted to contribute.
Yeah, go ahead. You got 2 minutes.
Huh?
You got 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on 1 minute, Sidiki. Just hold on 1 minute. I know maybe I might lose you, but hold on 1 minute.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, your name.
Yeah, this is Mohammed Kenneth calling from Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah, how are you,
What's up?
Mohammed? Yeah.
No problem, no problem. Listen, man, listen. If the battle is already on, my brother Sidiki said January. We're not waiting for January. The battle to redeem the soul of Liberia is on. The battle has started already. And anyway, by the way, I'm Mohammed Kenneth calling from Rhode Island, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm here. Am I clear, right?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Unless you hear yourself. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. So listen, man. We are not moved by the cheap propagandas of Spoon, by the Unity Party folks. Mr. Cummings is the next president of the Republic of Liberia. The best alternative that Liberian can benefit from as a nation is Alexander B. Cummings. We know that. People know that in Liberia, both in and out of Liberia knows that very well. So we are not moved by their political jargons, their cheap propagandas. We will stand by Cummings. We will stand by the CPP. We will stand by the ANC, and we will make sure Cummings is the next president of the Republic of Liberia, because he's the only alternative. The rest of those folks are the same old wine. Yeah, they will cause noise. We're doing the same thing that we said we're not going to do. The Mr. Cummings, you just saying, well, he says you cannot do the same thing and expect different results. Mr. Cummings is not doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Yep.
Mr. Cummings is the real change. He's the only alternative, and we'll keep singing the song of Redeemer. So, thanks for the job.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
You alone. Don't be moved by Spoon. No, we know now that Spoon is a spy agent. He's a cheap propagandist, and he's in bed with the bad guys. We have realized that, and we are now moved. We will keep doing what we're doing to support Alexander B. Cummings. So again, this is Mohammed Kenneth from Rhode Island.
Yep.
Thank you. I just wanted to partake at my work. Nothing much I got to say, just to add my 2 cents to the conversation this afternoon. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate it. Yep. Okay, guys, I lost Siddiqui there, and when you're on the messenger, but Siddiqui made it clear, and we're doing whatsoever. Let me be let me be clear to everyone here. Unless maybe to the other side who thinks that their number is still sitting in the bank. We don't have numbers in the bank. What happened 2017 happened already. That numbers are human beings. Some of them are alive, some of them have left the country, some of them are still there. But this is not a rocket science. You see people who vote for oppositions, that vote, it's a committed vote, genuine vote. They vote for that opposition. People who vote for ruling party, yes, they're there, but when the ruling party lose, they go away. Most of us in Liberia, we're not member of political parties. We vote on individual whatsoever, which I agree. But things are changing in Liberia, my people. If you still want to be thinking like you in 2017, then you're wasting your time. The Liberian people are not the same. So I want you to check this. If you have anybody who are 14 years old in 2017, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, he's 19 years old. That is why I always said that the age from 19 to 35 are the people who will make the difference in Liberia. Everything have increased. We got new vote, almost a million new voters right now. I'm not saying they are some coming supporter, but what I'm saying, and for a fact, that we have dived into that group, that's 19 to 20 and 35. You can't convince them easily. They're not going to vote because they see one old man. The older politicians, the older supporters will look at Boaka, they say, oh yes, let's just give it to Boaka. Look, if it comes down to Boaka and Mr. Weah, the Liberian will choose between the two evil. If it comes to Weah and Mr. Cummings, Liberian will not talk about two evils. They will not talk about it. But let me tell you, something I just don't want to rule out. Someday when I sit and look at the ruling party, free and fair, they might not even get in the first round if there will be first round. This election should come down between two opposition. Yeah. But if anybody who think they want to underestimate us, then you wasting your time, because we are ahead of you. Mr. Cummings' chance of winning this election, you be talking about 2017, is 64%. You don't know that. Mr. Cummings' chance of winning this election. You be going around with fake polls. You putting Mr. Cummings into third position. We never ask you. You talk Mr. Cummings and make Mr. Cummings third. You just put Mr. Cummings just a heartbeat that when he sneeze, he gone there. So we consider ourselves as the underdogs. We stay going. Mr. Cummings will do the work. And I'm convinced that Liberians will make the decision. Liberians are not people who get patient with corruption. First food are food, second food are not food. No matter what kind of medicine Joey can bring that country, if that medicine part is stuck to the 20 to the 25% of George Weah supporter, so you got no chance of winning. You cannot win re-election in Liberia. George Weah will throw you under the bus. And for my UP brothers and sisters, you say we're not attacking each other. But let me tell you today why you missed the boat. I will agree, okay, we organize it ourselves. Yeah, the ANC, the CPP. But this is where you're going to gain a little point. Yes, we support the rally. The Liberian people are suffering. Have your own press conference and say, listen, the Liberian people are suffering. Mr. Cummings and his group decided to organize. We are suffering, we are tired, suffering, and day. We will go there, we will wear our t-shirts, we will carry the Baka supporters to tell you that we are not in control. We are not in support of Mr. Cummings' presidency. We will play our UP song because if other party were going to go there, they were going to play every party song. You said that they made it out of CD ANC. They made it out of CPP. Good. Granted, I agree. Were you there? You went there as a leader to say, okay, the DJ play ANC song, the DJ play UP song, the DJ play ALP song, and every one of y'all come on the platform and speak to your people. And you see ANC t-shirt, UP t-shirt, ALP t-shirt right there. That's the first unity. Although we're not on the same ticket, but that is the first unity. But you're blowing off. You're blowing off. I saw UP people that were t-shirt, but they're not representing the party. And that's why I always say the regular members are not the problems in the party. When the party is corrupt, it's not because of the regular member. No, it's because of the people who make it corrupt. You see, you talk about unity, 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 unity. Even if the CPP, the Communist team, did not call you, you ain't called nobody. But I'm convinced because you said it that we all know that yes, we want the protest. Yes, we want the rally. Like Stanton told me the other day that he support the rally. Liberia need to stand up, but he went back on his show and went against it. So the protest was successful. CDC, you might not worry. Your time over. You just get a few months. You can pay everybody. CDC plenty, the CDC are plenty in Morovia. They're going to land on the street. I hope nothing happened on our highway. They're going to land on the street. And you be careful before someone. Oh, okay. Oh, Hmm. I'm tired now. I gotta go home. Guys are looking at something I wrote. Put down here. Okay, I gotta leave now. I just thought on something. Look, I don't have problem if you think they can come back to power. But let's be real to ourselves here. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Even if it's not CDC, why it should be the other party that was there for 12 years? We saw what you did 12 years. We saw what you did 12 years. What is the big deal of what you did 12 years? Nothing. CDC that mess it up. Only a man with the experience, the best knowledge to jumpstart the economy to take over Liberia is Alex Cummings. Alex Cummings is the only one with the knowledge to take that country. Serious. That's it. The only man who has the ability to do it, Alex Cummings. If you put all the candidates together, we're not looking for just leader. We're not just looking for anybody because you were there before. Government experience. What government experience have done for us? What government experience? What it did for Liberia? You guys, when we talk about record, because you were there before, show us record. And who told you that you got to work in government before you contest? Who told you that? Your degree tells you where to work, government or private. Anyway, y'all have a good time. God bless you. God bless me. God bless Liberia. God bless Cummings. God bless Joshua. God bless everybody. God bless our people, our ma, our pa, and everything. Y'all have a good day, and I love you all. This is Munel Kishan. Tomorrow, I will come back on again, and I will open my show with the name Stanton Waterspoon. I expect you to apologize. If you don't, inside your own people texting, Bye. Oh, my song. In Liberia today, that comes we want to. In Liberia today, that comes we want to. Come 2023, Cummings will win the election to go to the executive mansion to be our leader. Oh, Cummings, yeah, that man who we want for our president. Hey, Cummings, oh, Cummings, yeah, that man who we want to for our president. Infrastructure, hey, that Cummings, say, that man who we want to for our president. Job creation, that Cummings, say, that man where we want to for our president. Agriculture, that Cummings, say, that man where we want to for our president. Education, that Cummings, say, that man where we want to for our president. Government of inclusion, that Cummings, say, that man where we want to for our president. Okay. Look at you all in you his 70s. You have nothing for yourself, which is truth. And David, they're talking to you now. Look, let me tell you something. Between 19 and 35 years old, everything is with you. But let me leave this with you before I go. I've been telling you, I've been going long time, stay here. Well, I won't leave. When I look at the number, I say, I can't just walk from in front of your. You see laser. You take a laser, you put it in the water. No matter how long that laser will stay in that water, it will not turn to crocodile. No matter how long you keep George Weah, he will not fix it. He will not change. The corruption will be strong. Yeah. There's a quote by Albert Payne. Whatever you do for yourself, it will die with you. But whatever you do for others and the world, it will remain as immortal. So what I'm doing tomorrow, my children, you will see my child or my children somewhere, and you say, oh, I know your father, general son. Oh, this is general daughter. So I don't even know it. Mr. Cummings could be president tomorrow and never call my name. I should get mad? No, because it's the cause, the ideas. Never fall in love with politicians. Admire politicians. Don't fall in love. You see, I don't know if you guys understand the same way. Sometimes I say two ways to think. You think with your head and think with your heart. In a public space, you think with your head. Don't think with your emotions. Don't be in love. No. Because you will look in your friend's face and tell your friend the truth. If you bring love into a public thing, you will damage yourself. Because I like John. When John cause a problem, I push it under the rug. Because I don't like Peter. Everything that comes from Peter's mouth, I piss off. But the day it busts, that trouble. In your house, in your home, you do everything with love. You love your wife, you love your kids. You can also back your daughter, back your son. You can defend your wife all the way they wrong. You still want to defend them. You understand? So that's it. But let me give you this popular story. I think you have heard it before. It was this old man, very smart old man with wisdom. He was talking to people. So the young guy came and said, "Sir, I got a question for you." He said, "You see my hand? I have a bird in my hands." He said, "Can you tell me the bird that in his hand, if it's alive or dead?" So all he was thinking about, if the old man tells him that the bird is alive, he will squeeze it and kill it and then open his hand. If they say it's dead, then he will open his hand and let it go. So the old man looked at him and said, "My son, let me be honest with you. The life of that bird is in your hands. You can kill it or you can let it go. The future of Liberia is in your hands, is in my hands. One vote each. Together, we can fix it. Together, we can fix it." That is what Mr. Cummings always use the word we. Hello, how are you? I on live right now. So when you're talking to me, the people will be hearing you. Okay, let me mute myself. Okay, I wanted you to hear what I was talking, so I had to mute them. So the future of Liberia is in your hands, in my hands. So let us now rule it out. The older people, the past politicians fail us. We don't want to fail you. You and myself cannot fail the people. God bless us. He brought us to this country. Some of us are gone half of 100. Some people are gone 40% of 100. But if your age is not on the calendar, understand that you're getting older. Because if you 30 years old, another 6 years will make you 36. I know people who are there in the struggle for 12 years. They stay in the struggle. They took over the party, abandoned them. Don't blame yourself. This time around, put Liberia first. If you don't want to put Liberia first, that's your business. That's your problem. That's all I got to say. Think about your children, your grandchildren, and that's it. You need to talk. If you don't talk, me, I can't talk. I'm not doing that. So after 2023, if we don't make the decision, I will fold my hair. I will find something else to do. I will put my time on something to be talking. Y'all vote for George Weah. 2023, we tell you now we'll start supporting George Weah to tell him to change the constitution and make him a lifetime president. That means Liberian people are not ready. Liberia is into a mess. President Weah stood up in that White House. President Biden was talking to them. Y'all go and listen to the tape. He never uttered a word. But when they were playing the football, y'all know why President Biden left? He never entered the game. When they were playing the football, President Weah was showing some things. He was discussing, oh, if I mean, you see that ball over there? I'm going to do this and that. They said, why they got to know the game? That's his area. But still, Lone Star ain't nowhere. So, y'all have a good day. God bless you. Let me just tell y'all, leave you with this short little ad. I'm not coming back again. You're not worry. So, yeah, President, we are here going to Liberia. He already on a plane. He there. This is it.
President Weah is the most corrupt president in our history. President Weah left Liberia for 45 days. $2,000 a day times 45. While our people are suffering, he and his ministers went to Qatar to watch the World Cup game while our people were suffering. Came to America, the only accomplishment was to take picture with President Biden. He failed the Malaria Challenge. Now he's going home with $0, while Sierra Leone, Togo, Ivory Coast, Mauritania, and other countries got over $200 million. Our people are suffering. We must vote President Weah out to come 2023 to save Liberia, to save our children's future. President Weah must go. Must go. We must vote him out. We cannot live like slaves in our country. We are all Liberians, and we must stand up to save our country. It's up to you to stand up and save your country. Thank you very much. I love you. You are a patriot.
Not in the business, you catching fever. Getting serious like empty river. Ain't no stopping by the river. And as we coming, we sweeping, we cutting, we moving up away. Yeah, yeah. We coming, yeah. Where is our we coming? As we coming, we sweeping, we coming. Anywhere we meet up, speak. Where is our we coming? Yeah, you are coming, yeah. We coming. Where is our we coming?
About 2 weeks ago, we announced an invitation to you, the Liberian people, to join the proposed peaceful rally on December 17th within the outer rim of the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex under the banner, We Tire Suffering.
Stab 'em. Stop coming, stab 'em. Stab 'em. Alexander coming, stab 'em. Keep on the explode. The leaders I love, the leaders I love, the ones I trust so much, they made a fool out of me. I've been praying to God every day, please give me a leader.
The oldest republic in Africa. And yet, we're one of the least developed countries on the continent, and indeed one of the least developed countries in the world. And I say to you, my fellow Liberians, we deserve a better Liberia. We need to ask ourselves some fundamental questions. Why are we where we are? Most Liberian homes don't have electricity. Most Liberian homes don't have running water. Most Liberians are unemployed. These are things we can change. These are things we should demand of ourselves and of our leaders. We, as Liberians, cannot keep doing the same things and expect different results. We cannot keep electing and selecting the same kinds of leaders with the same kinds of experiences and expect Liberia to change. We have to do many things differently, and that starts with selecting and electing new leaders who know how to create jobs, who know how to grow the economy, who will prioritize the Liberian people first before they prioritize themselves. And this is what I offer you, the Liberian people. The other universal truth that I want to share with you, my fellow Liberians, is the best predictor of future performance and future behavior is past performance and past behavior. And again, I ask you to look at my record of job creation, of success, of managing large budgets without one penny going missing. All of these things you can look at and compare to the other candidates. And again, you will see that my past performance and past behavior is a good predictor, a good indicator that what I commit to, we will deliver. There are 5 priorities we have, and we call that the what's. And then there are 5 things we call the how we'll do it. And those priorities are as follows. Our first priority is infrastructure. Simply put, it's electricity, it's roads, it's water, and it's internet and cell phone connectivity across Liberia. We have to invest in infrastructure. That is the top priority. That's the basis on which we can and will do everything else. The second priority for us is job creation. There are too many unemployed, underemployed, and unemployable Liberians. The unemployment rate is over 85%. And therefore, job creation is our next priority, creating jobs for the Liberian people. The next priority is agriculture. We are a country that do not fear ourselves. These are things we can do for ourselves. We should be producing rice to feed ourselves. And my commitment is that by the end of my first term in office, we will be self-sufficient in rice production. And within education, we're focused on vocational training, teachers training, and adult education. But we have to educate our young people because, again, that's how we can help them create jobs. That's how we can train farmers. And so these things are all linked together. And our final priority in terms of the what's is health. Because you can have good infrastructure, you can have a good job, you can feed yourself, you can have great education, but if you don't have your health, it doesn't matter. And so health is our fifth priority, and there we're focused on primary health care and preventive health care. So those are the what's we'll do for our people, for the Liberian people. How are we going to do these things? The first how is we want to engage Liberians differently in the transformation of our country. We call this hearts and minds. How do we get all Liberians to participate in the changes that are required? We're going to use arts and music and culture and reconciliation and religion. All of these things, we will be deliberate in using these things to engage us as a people in this transformation process. And so we're doing some work on how we can make those things happen. The next how is that we're going to find the money. We have to find the resources, the money, to do all of the what's I mentioned earlier. And the way we'll find the money is first, we'll go after waste in government. You know, we spend a lot of money on things that we don't need, or we pay too much for things that we do need. So for example, I believe the vehicles we buy for our government officials, we spend too much money on that. We should reduce the number of vehicles, and we should buy less expensive vehicles for our government officials. We need to reduce how much they make so we can pay teachers and civil servants and police officers and the military officers and healthcare workers, people who actually do the work. We need to pay them more money and reduce the gap between those at the top and those who actually do the work. The other way we'll find the money is going after this thing called corruption. You know, corruption has been the bane of our country, is the primary reason why we are as underdeveloped as we are today. And we will aggressively go after corruption. The first thing we'll do is we will appoint a corruption czar, a minister in charge of corruption in the presidency that will coordinate all of the agencies that are meant to find corrupt officials. Secondly thing we'll do is we'll make sure we are giving the resources, the money, the right people, the right logistics to the anti-corruption agencies, the LACC, Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, the General Accounting Office, the Public Procurement and Concessions Commission. We will make sure they got the right resources to go after corrupt officials. After that, when we find people who are corrupt, we will prosecute them, we will put them in jail, and we'll seize their assets. It will not be good enough for you just to resign. Okay. So those are the things we will do to really go after corruption. I have committed that I will not take a salary. The salary that is paid the president, I will allocate it towards helping to fight corruption. That's how important I think it is to us. And then the other way we'll find the money is we'll make sure we're getting full value, the full monies we're due from our natural resources. We'll look to exploit other natural resources so we can get the funds required to fund healthcare, to fund infrastructure, to create jobs, etc., etc. So finding the money is the second how. The next how is we want to create a government of inclusion. We want all sections of our country to be represented in the government. We want opposition political parties to be in government because we believe that having a government inclusion will help all of us make the right decisions. It will make sure that we're spreading the resources of our country across the entire country. And then the last two hows, one is growing the private sector. We will focus on growing the private sector so Liberians can primarily benefit from that growth. No longer should Liberian business people be spectators to our economy. And we want to actively support Liberianization and encourage and provide credit and other facilities to Liberian businesses so they can participate. And last but not least, we will use technology. We'll leverage technology to help us achieve our goals. So those are the what's and the how's. But let me end by leaving you again with these two universal truths. One is we cannot keep doing the same things, my people, and expect different results. We cannot keep electing the same people with the same experiences and expect Liberia to change. We need to elect and select different people to lead us, to serve us, to help us manage and run our country. And the other universal truth is the best predictor of future performance and future behavior is past performance and past behavior. And on those two counts, I believe I stand head and shoulders above the other candidates expiring. Together, we will change Liberia for the benefit of all Liberians. We will transform our country. We will give us a new start, a fresh start, so that all of us can benefit from this country we love. I thank you. God bless you. God bless the Republic of Liberia.
Chicken necro for day.